Hi guys, welcome to the Windows 10 video tutorial series. We have learned about Action Center in previous video. In this video we'll be learning about task view. In taskbar you can see here one icon. It is called task view icon. Now let's right click on it. If you right click on it, there will be many options related to taskbar. Generally task view is used when there are multiple windows open. So let's first open two windows. One is Windows Explorer and another one is Google Chrome. Now let's click on this task view button. When you click on this task view button, all the windows which are currently open will be shown to you. You can select the window on which you want to go. Another option is new desktop. This is the wonderful feature provided by Windows 10. You can add multiple desktop to your system. For example, this is my one desktop in which I have opened two windows. Now let's add one more desktop. And here it is. Now second desktop is also available. So I am going to second desktop, and this desktop have no open window. So at the same time you can access multiple window and multiple desktops. It is like adding a second table or desk into your office. So now you can separately arrange your icons, your shortcuts in this new desktop. To get back to our previous desktop, you can click on this task view, and here you can see the desktop 1, and you can select the window on which you want to go. So this is about adding a new desktop and going to all windows which are open. Now let's explore more options provided by this task view. Task view is used when you want to manage your taskbar. For example, this toolbar option provides 5 sub options: address, links, my Dell and desktop. If you want to add particular shortcut to your taskbar, then these options are used. For example, address. When I click on this address button, and if I search something, then it will open Microsoft Edge browser and it will show the results. Likewise, you can also add desktop options. So you can directly access various shortcuts like this PC, libraries, OneDrive and many other shortcuts, control panel and recycle bin from taskbar. So currently I am removing these two options, address and desktop. Now Cortana option. This is a Cortana toolbar. If you want to hide the toolbar, then you can just select hidden. If you want to show just Cortana icon, then you can select this option. But if you want to show search box, this search box, then this option can be used. Currently I have selected show search box option. So these are various options like show task view button, which is this button, show touch keyboard button, which enable this keyboard and it will open touch keyboard, cascade windows, show windows stack. So it will stack your windows on top of each other. Another is show windows side by side. This will show your window side by side as caption suggests. You want to see desktop, then you can select this option, show the desktop. Show open windows is the opposite of show desktop. And if you want to open task manager, then you can select this task manager option. Lock the taskbar, and finally properties. Properties are same as other window version like Windows 7 and Windows 8. These options are same as other operating system which are provided by Microsoft. So auto hide option, lock the taskbar, use small taskbar buttons. If you want to use very small taskbar button, then you can check this option. So this is about task pane and taskbar option. You can set your options as per your need and usefulness. Cortana is an intelligent personal assistant created by Microsoft for Windows 10, Windows 10 Mobile and Windows 8.1 mobile phones. Cortana was demonstrated for the first time at the Microsoft Build Developer Conference in 2014 in San Francisco. It has been launched as a key ingredient of Microsoft's planned makeover of the future operating system for Windows Phone and Windows. It is named after Cortana, a synthetic intelligence character in Microsoft's Halo video game franchise originating in Bungie folklore with Jane Taylor, the character's voice actress, returning to voice the personal assistant's US-specific version. Currently, Cortana is available in English, French, German, Italian, Spanish, Chinese and Japanese language editions, depending on the software platform and region in which it is used. Cortana mainly competes against assistants such as Apple's Siri and Google's Google Now. So this is basic introduction to Cortana software. Cortana can be used for many purposes, such as if you want to search something without typing on keyboard or any external device. You just have to give voice command to the Cortana. To activate Cortana, say, "Hey Cortana," and it will be listening. After saying "Hey Cortana," whatever you will ask, it will search on internet, or if you are giving command to the Cortana, then it will perform an operation. So this is the main benefit of Cortana. You don't need to type, you don't need to point with your mouse. You just have to say, "Hey Cortana, search restaurant for me." Wow, that's great. You don't need to type. That is wonderful feature. Now let's see what we can do with Cortana. So to see what we can do with Cortana, just click on this Cortana search bar and click on this question mark. Currently I am seeing my temperature, and if I want to go to some other place, then I'll have to just enter address. So I'm clicking on this question mark icon. Here you can see all the things you can do with voice commands and using Cortana. So first one is calendar. You can add event, edit event and review event with calendar commands. If you want to set a reminder, then you can also set it using Cortana. You can set alarm, you can send email, you can play music also. You can get directions. You can get facts about people, places, things and many other stuff. Like if you want to know about Narendra Modi, then just say, "Hey Cortana, tell me about Narendra Modi." It will just give you result on the fly. So this is what Cortana does. Now let's explore more options, which is you can track your flights and packages, you can watch sports details and sport timing and schedules, you can see movies show times and concert show times, you can also see finance related detail, you can do math, calculation, conversions, you can find your word meaning, translations, you can check weather updates, and you can search anything you want as we did. So let's set first reminder. So click on reminder and you will be guided how you can set reminder. For example, when John calls, remind me to say congratulations or remind me to buy fresh fruit tomorrow. So let's stick to this second option or second guide. I will be saying remind me to go to Bombay tomorrow. So I will say, "Hey Cortana, remind me to go Bombay tomorrow."
Okay, at what time?
At 12 a.m.
Remind you to go to Bombay at 12 a.m. tomorrow. Sound good? Should I remind you?
Yes. That's it. Reminder is set. Now same way, I will tell Cortana to set an alarm.
Set your alarm for what time?
12 p.m.
Sure, your alarm is set for 12 p.m.
Done? So we have also set an alarm. Now let's see what we can do with Cortana. Now I want to listen music. So I will just say, hey Cortana, start music.
Alright, here's Groove Music.
Groove Music is an app by which you can listen music. It is by default app provided by Windows 10. So app is now open, but my app is not been able to find where my music is located. So we can change it from here. So I'll just click change where we look. Currently is looking for see users video and music, but my music is not located there. So I'll select the folder where my music is located. It's done, and you can see the Groove app is adding albums and adding songs. So I'll just click on any one of these songs and it will start playing. Sound good? Nice. So this is about Cortana, what you can do with just voice command. For example, I want to search for place in Ahmedabad. So I'll just tell Cortana, hey Cortana, hey Cortana. I guess Cortana was sleeping. Oh. Hey Cortana, search nearby coffee bar. So these are the various results provided by Bing search bar or Bing search engine. Bing search engine. So this way you can utilize the features of Cortana. You can set alarms, send emails, set reminder and many other things. So this is Cortana. So now you know how to use Cortana practically. If you have any problem, you can go to the internet and get more detail of Cortana. What is Cortana? How actually Cortana work? How actually Cortana learn? That all things are provided online by Microsoft. Desktop is a screen, first screen when you turn on your computer, from where you can access many things. You can put things on desktop which are oftenly used. So this is a desktop provided by Windows 10. Currently I have one shortcut of this software called Google Chrome. You may know Google Chrome is a wonderful web browser. If I needed that software so often, then I can put my shortcut onto the desktop. So I can click and just open my web browser. And here is one icon which is recycle bin. For example, I don't need this icon, then I can make it a trash and put it in recycle bin. So it will be deleted. But if you found that I don't want to delete that, I want to undo delete, then you can just go to the recycle bin, click on the particular software you needed and restore it. You can also permanent delete by command shift delete, and one pop-up will be there. It will be asking you, are you sure you want to permanent delete this shortcut? If you are sure, then press yes and it is deleted permanently. You can also set background wallpapers. Like currently I have this lady running on the beach wallpaper, but if I want to set background, then right click on desktop, click on this personalized option, so there will be one window and from which you can set your pictures. Here are by default pictures provided by Windows 10. If you want to set your own picture, then click on this browse option and select the file which you want to set as your wallpaper. You will have to search your files in your drive, so you can go through this process. So I want to set this sky background wallpaper and just close it. So here it is. You have changed your background wallpaper. Now let's put just shortcuts of various software on this desktop. So I'm just dragging and dropping various shortcuts. On desktop, news app, Twitter app. Let's select some programs like Kindle app. Now it is all over the screen on desktop. If I want to arrange these icons properly, then I have one option called sort by. Sort by have various parameters, like you want to sort by name, size, item type and date modified. I want to sort it by name, so I'll just click on name and done. It is sorted on screen by its name. Now you can also view items with different kind of icons. For example, I want to see this icon very large, then I can select this view option and its sub option large icons. So it is now large icon, but I am currently setting it to medium icons. If you want to refresh your screen, then you can right click and select refresh option. If you undo move, then you can use Ctrl Z or this undo move option. You can also create new files using this new option. We will be learning about this new option in next video. So this is basic desktop operation. That's it. Thank you very much.